Turn off the lights.
Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is Vlogentines / Vlebruary whatever daily vlog number 9 for February 2018. This is going to be short-ish. It's just going to be a little crochet with me video, and I'm just going to kind of talk about stuff, mostly just what's been going on the past few days. And it's going to be fairly short because as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to get it edited and ready to upload, and then I have to film my tutorial video for tomorrow. That's going to be for the Crochet Coffee Travel Cozy that my 3-year-old stole last night and was running around with it on his wrist going, "Killian, transform!" It was adorable. I'm not even gonna lie. So cute. But yes, there will be a video tutorial going up for this tomorrow. Anyway, if you want to, feel free to grab a hook or needles if you're working on knitting and some yarn and just kind of sit down and chill out and unwind with me. If I can find where the heck my row that I'm working on is, because I'm partway through it. I am working on finishing up the last bit of the summer romance shawl. I am testing this pattern for Holly from Yarn Journey Crochet Podcast. I am in row 10 of 12 on the 3rd repeat now, and this is what it's looking like now. This was in my yarn talk video yesterday. I don't know if I can even get it all in the shot. Need it all the way back, maybe? But yeah, I just tied on the 2nd ball of yarn, and once I have it, once I'm done with this row repeat through row 12, then you just do row 3 and 4 to get the little shells along the edge, and then she's done. So I will probably be finishing this up tomorrow, because tonight I have to film the tutorial. Depends on how long it takes me to film and edit the tutorial. We shall see. So anyway, today was a pretty good day. Much better than some of the days in the past week have been. I am just all tangled up here. What is going on? Because I have the yarn on the wrong side of me. Ugh. What side do you usually keep your yarn on when you crochet? I always have it on my left side because it's easiest for me to pull it and work with it that way and keep it out of my way. So today was a pretty decent day. Especially for me not really getting any sleep last night. I had some technical issues, surprise, and because I had technical issues, I just barely got the yarn talk for yesterday uploaded before midnight. And then I had to, spend another half hour tweaking the SEO nonsense and linking it to other videos, going through some other end cards on other videos and linking them to that one, telling everybody on Facebook that the video was out, posting it to my page. Don't think I posted it on Instagram yet. Shame on me. I'll have to make a point of doing that this evening. But anyway, last night was a very late night. I got to bed at I went to bed at 1:30. It was probably closer to 2 when I fell asleep. And the boys were up at 6 today, which is kind of early for them. I know that for a really long time they would get up somewhere in the realm of 4:45 to 5:30, and that was hell. But usually lately they've been sleeping until about close to 7. Anywhere in the realm of 6:30 to 7 o'clock is totally That's totally fine for me. I usually wake up on my own, even without an alarm, before 7 now. Even on the days the kids do sleep in. And sometimes, if I get to bed early enough, I can actually get up at about 5:30 and have an hour or two before the kids are up to get stuff done. It's so nice. So nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't usually happen, because I end up staying up until 2 in the morning. And although I can function quite well on very little sleep, attempting to function on less than 4.5 to 5 hours is usually a really, really, really bad idea. So I try to get somewhere in the realm of 5 to 6-ish. Speaking of sleeping, Killian passed out on the couch about 45 minutes ago. It's a little after 7 right now. Their bedtime is usually we do the wind down routine. Everything kicks off at about 8 o'clock and they're both asleep around 9. And they'll usually sleep until about 7 that way. But they got up earlier than usual today. Killian doesn't usually take a nap anymore. And the sun came out. It was cold, but I didn't care because the sun came out. If you are new to the channel, I live in Washington, and Stephanie Meyer wasn't joking when she was writing about Forks, Washington, and the sun never shining and it always raining. Washington is really like that. I thought that it was completely fabricated and she just made it up to hawk her horrendous abomination that is sparkle pyres. But no, it really, the sun is really that rare of a thing here, and it is tragic. And really my biggest issue with this place is that it's not very sunny. It doesn't need to be super sunny, but seeing the sun more than once a week would be fantastic. Because seriously, the quantity of daylight here, most days when the sun comes up, it's so overcast that it looks like 4 o'clock in the afternoon during the winter all day. Makes it extremely hard to get up and go. So difficult. Which is why I have a bright light therapy lamp. Really does make a difference when I actually take the time to sit in front of it for a good half hour-ish in the morning. But lately I haven't been doing that. So anyway, we went to the playground, now that I've gone off on that tangent about Washington and sparkly vampires that I think should not be, because monsters should be monsters. And that is my opinion on that. Anyway, went to the playground, and I was planning on being there for maybe half an hour-ish, somewhere in that realm. Because even though it wasn't raining, the sun did come out, but it was cold. Because the playground we went to is right on the edge of a lake. I have actually shown it quite a few times before, and I may have gotten a video clip today. If I did, I'll put it up at the end, as long as it doesn't have anybody else's kids in it. I always try to make a point of, if I'm going to post a video from a public place, that nobody else's children are accidentally in the shot. So if I have something like that, I'll put it at the end. But we were at the playground for an hour and a half. That is insanity. And because Killian is potty training, we were there for an hour and a half. Usually I take him down to sit on the toilet about every hour. Even if he doesn't have to go, I just have him sit there for a minute or two, and usually he does have to at least pee, which is awesome. Still haven't had any accidents. Yes! Fingers crossed it stays that way because he went to bed so early. But he did go potty just before we ate dinner. And after we ate dinner, which was super carb heavy, my kids won't eat tomato sauce for whatever reason. So I made noodles and just added some olive oil to it so that they wouldn't stick to the pan or together, and tossed some Parmesan cheese on it. It was the tricolor rotini, so I guess there's technically vegetable extracts in there. Not the healthiest dinner, but I wanted the kids to eat, and they did play really hard today, so give those muscles some carbs to recover. Oh my lord. But he went and laid down on the couch and got his Kindle, watched about 5 minutes of a show. I was getting ready to pick things up so I could come down here and respond to some comments, which I need to respond to the comments from today. I'm super behind. I couldn't believe it. And he was out cold. So I came down here for 20 minutes, went back down to check on him. He's still passed out, so I got his bed ready and just carried his sleepy little butt to bed. So I will stir him a few more times. There's this thing with kids that's called wake to sleep, and if you have a kid who is a chronic early riser and it is disrupting your life, which I had this issue with my kids when they were much younger. It's not usually a problem now, but they went through a period where they would be waking up at 4:45 in the morning consistently, daily, for about 2 weeks in a row, and that was just not gonna fly for long. So wake to sleep is essentially you are disrupting your child's sleep cycle without completely waking them up. There's a little bit of a learning curve to it, but essentially all I do is I go in and I just slightly jostle his shoulder enough to get him to stir and roll over. That will let you know that you have disrupted their sleep cycle, which will mean that they need to sleep a little bit longer to get the restorative sleep that their tired body needs. It sounds like a horrible jerk thing to do, but when it becomes a matter of you no longer feeling safe operating a vehicle because you are afraid that you're going to fall asleep at the wheel and, you know, potentially take out other motorists and their families as well as your own, you need to do something. And whenever Killian zonks out totally early because he's exhausted beyond belief, I do that about every hour until I go to bed. I go in and just kind of nudge him a little bit. And Hunter is hanging out in the living room having a snack right now because even after the huge dinner that they ate, we also had garlic bread with dinner. Super, super delicious. But even after the huge dinner we ate, Hunter is still hungry because they played for so long today. And there were a bunch of other kids at the playground and they were around the same age as them. It was so nice. Usually when we go to the playground, the kids there are either a lot older or a lot younger than my boys are. So as much as it's adorable to watch my boys talk to babies and tell them how cute they are, it was nice for them to have some kids to run around and go nuts and get their crazies out with. So I guess that's really it for moi for this evening. So I am going to cut this here, finish up this row, start getting this edited, get Hunter ready for bed, read with him in the living room, sneak him into bed so that we don't wake up the sleeping Killian monster. And then I'm gonna get ready to film a tutorial. Yeah. Busy, busy night. Probably not gonna be doing very good on that promise to myself that I was gonna start getting more sleep. Although, if I get the tutorial filmed tonight, I can probably start editing it and finish editing it tomorrow morning and then get it uploaded. Have to see. Depends on how crazy tired I am once I've got it all filmed. So, I hope that you had fun hanging out and hopefully getting some yarn work done with me, or at least just sitting down and having a few minutes to relax. And I almost got this row completely done anyway. So in about 15 minutes time, I almost completely finished a row. So whether you are new or a veteran subscriber, don't forget to drop a like on this video, leave any comments you want. I always respond to comments, even if it takes me a couple of days to get back to them. I always do. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you enjoy this content, click subscribe. That way you can find out when I post new videos. And as I said, I will be doing tutorials every Saturday, at least for this month. Hopefully I will get into the habit of it enough that I will be able to sustain posting a tutorial a month, and I will still keep posting yarn talks on Thursdays even after this daily vlog stuff is over. So once again, I am Random Randy, and thank you so much everybody for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye. I'm filming, sweetie. Play. I'm not taking pictures. I'm taking video, so play. Hi, buddy. You gonna go to the slide? What? You gonna go down the fast slide? Zoom.